All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how I go about creating my landing pages using Claude AI and building them inside of System.io. So the first step we have to do is prompt Claude to build our landing page for us. And this is a prompt that I will share with you underneath this video. So all I've done is ask it to create a System.io compatible landing page for one of my digital products. And this is the offer details for that digital product. And it has the brand color and all the necessary code that's needed to have this work inside of System.io. And so the only thing that I would change from this is yellow color scheme. All right, and now we just go ahead and hit that and let it do its thing. Once it's done, this is what you're going to see right here is a bunch of HTML code on this side of the screen. It did a whole lot. It's going to take about 2 minutes to actually build this out for you inside of Claude. But this is what it's going to look like. So as you can see right here, let us make this a little larger. All right, so this is the landing page right here. This is what it's going to look like. And this is what it built out for us. And so I would say that this looks pretty good right here. And so as you can see, we have our header, all of our features and the different modules and all these different things. It designed this landing page out to be very nice for my digital product. And so I really like how this turned out. And so all we're going to do is from this point right here is we need to go ahead and just copy the code. And all you do is tap on copy and it copies that code. And then from here, we will go over to System.io and we will create a new page. We'll just call this test landing page. And we'll just do that. And we'll just say start from scratch and we'll save that right there. And then we'll go ahead and head over to edit page. And then right here, you have this empty page. We're going to go and scroll down to where we see HTML. We're going to just take that and drag that in here. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And then we're going to go into here where it says edit code. And then we're going to remove this and paste in that HTML. And we're going to hit save. And then now, as you see, we have the page right here. Not exactly ready for use, but it's right here. And so there are going to be a few things that we're going to need to do. Whenever you input your HTML code, you will take notice right here to this white bar. Well, by default, System adds padding to everything. And so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go through and remove the padding. So this is 40. We're just going to take it down to 0. And then we're going to go on the row level and do the same thing. Take that down to 0. And that should clear all of that up. And then we're going to go ahead and save that. And we're going to go ahead and preview this right now. And here we go. We got an entire landing page with a banner, the price, a countdown clock. We have our button, which doesn't lead anywhere. But all we have to do is prompt Claude to make the buttons lead to wherever it is we want it to lead to. And so now the only thing when you are creating your landing pages or any page using AI and inputting it into System, you have to understand that none of this stuff is going to work properly for you to edit because this is an entire HTML. And so you're not going to be able to edit the text or our input forms or anything like that inside of here because the drag and drop element is separate from this. So you're not going to be able to edit your page out that way. And so the only proper way to actually edit your page is to prompt it through Claude and let it generate whatever it is that you're looking for. But this right here is a very good starting point. And all it really takes is for you to play around with what you want. And so I would say this, when you're using AI to build your landing pages and inputting them inside of your CRM. And for example, System.io, you will want to ideally use it to create it section by section instead of having an entire page built out using AI. You can do that, but you have to be specific on what it is that you want your buttons and things like that to do inside of your website. And so what I typically like to do is actually just break up my sales pages or my website or landing pages into different sections and use a combination of both AI and the drag and drop features. So therefore, I'm not reliant on strictly having to use Claude to make every little change. And so you might want to use AI to create your header, but then you can use a drag and drop feature to edit a different section of your page, vice versa. And so you can really play around with it. It really depends on what your needs are. But that is the gist of it. It's really that simple. And let's take a look at the mobile version of it as well. And so this could use a little bit of work. I would reprompt Claude to shrink down this text a little bit. But for the most part, it's really mobile friendly and it looks good as well on a mobile view. But like I said, I would just have Claude make some tweaks for the mobile view. But outside of that, the page looks good. And you can take inspiration from anything right here. And this was completely built from Claude. I didn't give it any inspiration at all. But if you have inspiration, you can share that with Claude and it'll build whatever it is that you want, however you want it to look. And so I will provide you with the necessary prompt to actually replicate what I just did. It'll be a framework, so you'll input the information that you need to input for your own particular need. But this is how you build a landing page with Claude AI for System.io. And if you enjoyed this video, if you found value in it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos like this, and let me know in the comments what you thought about this and what else you'd actually like to know on how to do with AI and System.io and things like that. All right, I'm Mike, and I'll see you in the next video.